Welcome guys, in this video, I will share top 6 tips and tricks of PUBG Mobile and Battleground Mobile India that you should know as a PUBG Mobile player. Moving toward point number 1. First trick is working on military base bridge. For this trick you need a bike. You have to drive your bike from the ferry pier water bank road toward the military base bridge, and as you reach close to the bridge, you have to make a jump from this rock present on right side of the bridge, and as your bike makes a jump, you have to change your seat. When your bike will hit on the bridge railing, your character will reach on the top of the bridge. Trick number 2 is working in squad house. Player usually throw Molotov mocktail randomly in panic room of squad house. When you will throw Molotov in panic room from right side of the window, by throwing Molotov in this way, will lead to damage your enemy in the panic room, which covers a small area only. If you want to make a large impact on your enemy, for that you have to throw a Molotov from the left part of the window. Throw Molotov as deep as you can. This will lead to a larger impact. Area covered by throwing Molotov in this way will be the panic room plus half main room. Trick number 3 is working in the triple story located between Malta City and Novorepnoe Bridge petrol pump. If your enemy is holding on the first floor of the triple story, then you can easily surprise them by using this trick. You have to jump and stand on the box kept at the corner of the house. After that you have to make a jump on the door shed, and then immediately you have to press jump button again and move your joystick toward the wall. You will reach on the wall border, and from here you can take down your enemy. Trick number 4 is working in large rectangular house. In this trick, if you are on the first floor and your enemies are taking charge on you, you may use the following trick to take them down. If you are having smoke, then throw it below the metallic bars of the stairs. If you do so, then the enemy's point of view will be similar like this is seen on the screen. On the other hand, your point of view will be similar like this is seen in the screen, while scope in and scoping out, as you see your enemy take them down. Secondly, if you guys are not having smoke, then you can stand at this point and convert your character into FPT. Enemies will wait for a bit on the stair turn, and at that point you can easily take them down. Trick number 5 is working in two-story shop house. If your enemies are on the roof of the two-story, then you can throw the Molotov on the light in the room on the first floor. By throwing Molotov in this way, Molotov will be invisible on the roof, and it will deal damage to your enemies on the rooftop. If you are on the rooftop and your enemies are on the stairs, you can throw the Molotov in the following way. You have to throw the Molotov from below the bars of the stairs on the biggest stair. Molotov will spread from top to bottom and even a small portion of first floor room. For next trick, you guys have to come near any tower which have a big cemented portion below it. In next step, you have to park your bike leaning the wall. As you will press drive button 2 to 3 times, your character will enter inside the wall and you will deal 0 damage. If your enemy will use throwable and gun to take you down. Next trick is working near light tower of military base bridge. You have to come at the starting point of the bridge. You have to aim on the top of the tree and use grappling hook. Your character will stand on the tree and you will get a beautiful angle on the bridge.